without getting into the details of talking to God and how am I talking to God, there are many, many, many people who talk to God, but they talk in different ways. I talk directly on the internet, which is maybe different. Maybe there are people who are doing that. But nonetheless, I'm going to give you the message that Shiva gave me today. Shiva is another name for God, and God can be anyone, any God for everybody is the same, but everybody has different names. And I like the word Shiva, though I can use the word God, but God has a lot of name that has a very unsettling feeling for many of us. And Shiva is a representation of God, that is all that is. And it sounds very supernatural as to how on earth can somebody talk to God. It sounds very far-fetched, and then getting a very, very clear message from God even sounds even more far-fetched, because people just think about in their imagination, or sounds, hearing sounds, or channeling, or whatever. But I get direct messages online, but it doesn't matter how the message comes. The thing that I want to tell you is that it's like fish asking, where is water? That's how God is. God is everywhere. It's here, 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 everywhere. There is God. When I say God, it's not a body, it's not an entity, it is everything. And this everything communicates. This is something that we do not understand, that water for the fish is communicating with the fish, but the fish doesn't know that the water is communicating. And this is what this communication is coming through. And whatever I'm going to read, whatever he is saying is not new, and that it cannot be new because it's been here all the time and many people see it, but they are so lost in their world that they're not listening. So people like me are coming with different setups and different looks and different ages and different backgrounds and different cultures, and giving you messages from God, which is everywhere. And then it's up to you to take it or leave it. If you are in the vicinity of the message, you will see that it resonates with you, and and I hope that it touches your heart and you open the window so the sunlight can come in. And this is how one by one we light the candle, so that the world moves in a better place, because more and more people are becoming aware of water, of the water, like the water around the fish, or for us, God. Then less and less wars exist in the world. Less people who are doing harm exist in the world. Less environmental damage exists in the world. Less of all the bad things, they start going down the more we become aware of God. But then the question is, how is becoming aware of God going to make me a better person? It is because when you become aware of God, you're not just aware of God, you are aware of who you are through God. And that makes you a better person. But that comes later. Let me just plant the seed in you now. So this is the message. I said, Shiva, say something that is coming from you. Because if I say, do this and do that, people say, who are you? So I said to Shiva, give me a message that I will tell them is coming from you. And then he says, okay, I am Shiva, not somewhere far from you, not in a temple, not in the sky. So this is what he says, because everybody thinks God is in the temple, in the sky, in the church, or wherever. But he's saying, not far from you. I am here. Here means here, 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 everywhere. in the same place from where you are listening to these words. So no matter where you are, in a desert, in the forest, or in the middle of nowhere, wherever you are, he is there. Yes, I am saying he. I can say she too, but I resonate more with he. So that's why I'm saying he, because God is the combination of the masculine and the feminine together. And by the way, we are the same. But that comes in some other episode. I will talk about that we are not just male and female, we are male female all in one. And then the masculine and the feminine form most probably exist because of procreation, but we are both, just like God is both in one. The masculine and the feminine traits or qualities of our soul is both together. It's just that we haven't realized it. As females, we act more like female qualities and the male qualities, but we have both. But anyway, the message from Shiva is, I am here in the same place from where you are listening to these words. You have been taught to look for me outside, in images, in stories, in rituals, but I am not found there. I am felt. I am felt in the quiet moment when you stop searching. When you stop searching right now, before your next thought, I am here. You don't need to become spiritual to reach me. You don't need to purify yourself. You don't need to prove anything. This is something we do not really know very well because of the religious dogmas in the air. You need to purify, you need to be clean, you need to have certain qualities before you touch God. No, God touches you all the time if you want just to open the windows or open your soul, and he is there no matter what is your condition. That condition can be cleaned later, but he is ready to see you, to meet you, to touch you in every single moment. Only you have to open the door. And then he says, you only need to notice that you are already aware, that you are aware. That awareness is not yours, it's me. That awareness that you are aware of everything, is not you, it's him. That's how close God is to us. Your awareness is him. And I have never left you. Even in your confusion, I was there. Even in your pain, I was there. Even in your seeking, I was the one being searched for. So stop just for a moment. Let everything fall and feel the simple fact that you exist. That presence is not small. It is not personal. It is vast, silent, and complete. Just the fact that you exist is vast, silent, and complete. That is what you are, and that is what I am. So God says that awareness that is so vast and complete is what you are, and it's him too. We are both the same awareness. And then I said to him, let's give people something to carry forward after knowing who they are. Whatever you are going through right now, you are aware of it. Whether it is stillness, confusion, pressure, you can notice it. Notice whatever you are going through. Even if you are ecstatically happy, doesn't matter. Whatever it is, notice and be aware of it. And that means it is happening in you, but it is not you. So whatever you're going through is happening inside you. That is not you. That situation that is happening is not you. It's happening inside you. You are the one who is aware of what is happening to you, not the thing you are carrying. So even in your most difficult moment, there is a part of you that is untouched. Everything that happens to you, you are untouched by it, quiet and still, and you don't have to create it. It is already there, already the awareness. Somebody is looking at what is happening, whatever is happening, and that is your awareness. And you don't have to create that awareness. It's already exists. It is there all the time. Just remembering this can create a little space. Remembering that whatever happens is not you creates a little space. The person who's observing is what you are. And in that space, everything becomes lighter. Even if nothing has changed yet, that's all we have to do. And you do it again and again and again whenever there is confusion. That's the message he gives. It's very simple. It is not complex. It is not a lot of rituals. Yes, rituals exists for people who like to do rituals. You can do whatever you like, but if you cannot find anything anywhere and there is nothing you can really lay your hands upon and find the peace inside, this is what we need to do, is do nothing and just be aware that it's happening inside you and you are that space, and that space is cannot be destroyed ever, and that's who you are. And that creates a lightness inside you, and the more you do it, the more lighter it becomes, and life carries on and on and on with new discoveries. I was too excited for this message, and I hope I have delivered something to you. Thanks for listening.